Well, God bless you, dear friend. This is Hemi Level Up. Welcome to another presentation of Level Up, Rise and Shine. And this is part number 4, but it's going to be part 2 of preparation. Now, we started part 1 yesterday, and we've been in, this is the 4th in this series. So if you missed any of the previous presentations, please go back on my timeline and view them. They will be a tremendous blessing to you. We're talking about leveling up, going to the next level, improving ourselves for the task that the Lord places in our hands. And we've been using as our theme verses Isaiah chapter 60, verses 1 through 4. And we're going to pick these verses up again today. Verse number 1 of Isaiah chapter 60. Arise, shine. And we said that arise was the call. Shine is going to be the fulfillment of the assignment, and we're going to discuss that tomorrow. Then it says, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Now I want to submit to you that for thy light is come is part of your preparation, or part of the preparation. Before you can do what the Lord has called you to do, before you can arise and shine, you've got to realize that your light has come. All right, let's read verse number 1 again. Arise and shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Now, we discussed that yesterday as part of the preparation. Verse number 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen. Now watch this. Israel's light had come, and then he says that the glory that is upon Israel shall be seen. Now I want to submit to you early on that as you receive the light, as you walk in the light, then that light that you're walking in can be seen in others. That's the whole purpose of your being in the light, for your being prepared. The light is part of the preparation. The Lord puts the light on you. That is part of the preparation for others to see it. And his glory shall be seen upon thee. Verse number 3, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light. So they're going to come to the light. We're going to talk about tomorrow. And the kings to the brightness of thy rising. Brightness of that rising. So when you prepare yourself by receiving the light, the Bible says that it's not just a little light. You know, we sing that song, this little light of mine. It should be this great big light of mine. Kings shall come to the brightness of thy rising. When you do rise, kings will come to that. Then it says, lift up thy eyes round about and see. Now you can see because you are walking in the light. All they that gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from afar, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. My friend, I want to submit to you that part of your preparation is receiving the light and knowing that your light has come. You are prepared when you receive the light. You may be brought out of darkness into the light. And if the Lord has brought you out of darkness into a light, he's brought you out of darkness into a light, or into the light, for a purpose. And that purpose is to shine. You may have struggled to get out of darkness, but guess what? You made it out. You may have had, in the natural, that light could be a burden that the Lord places in your heart for someone or for something, or to do a particular thing. That may be part of the light that the Lord has given you. You may recognize that you have a particular gift or a talent, and that gift or talent for you is the light, and you are to prepare yourself more and more and more and more in that gift and that talent in order for you to shine the way the Lord has for you. For those who are tracking with me, who knew me in junior high school and high school, you know I wasn't the brightest student. But I ended up probably with more formal education than most teachers or even the principal, I had to come out of that educational darkness into the light. And then once I came into the light, well, look at me, I'm teaching you now. You may have an academic proclivity for something. You may have something, that the Lord places in your mind. Some people are mathematicians and they just love math. Well, that is an academic proclivity, and that is what the Lord will call you to shine in. Whatever the Lord has given you to shine in it, my friend, shine. Ask yourself, what have you been called to do? What are you good at? Ask yourself, what do you have to do then after you realize what you're good at, what the Lord has called you to do? What do you have to do to become the best of you? Now, you notice I didn't say the best, because if you try to be the best, there may be other people who are better, but you are being the best that you can do in you or for you. As you are the best that you can do, then what will happen? You will be the best version of you out there. And nobody will be able to beat you in being you. But if you try to compete with others, then you're trying to compete with someone else who is the best at what they can do, and you can never be the best at what somebody else is doing. You've got to be the best in the way that you do it, or the way the Lord has called you to do it. Now, ask yourself concerning the light. Is it a red light? Is it a yellow light? Or is it a green light? Are you stuck? Have you stopped? That's the red light. Are you on yellow, moving with caution, slowing down? Or are you on a green light, realizing that green is the light to go? I say it again, green is the light to go. All right, here's some homework. Here's a little homework. List 7 things that will help you prepare in what the Lord has called you to do. List 7 things that will help you prepare, help you become better in what the Lord has called you to do. And then write down, how are you to engage in those things? So if you say one of the things the Lord has given me to do is, say, cooking. And I know that it'd probably be best for me to go back to school and get my culinary license. That's just a for instance. All right, what do you have to do to get that culinary license? And then affix dates to that. Don't just say I'm gonna do it, but begin to say I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it by a certain date. And then find and reward yourself with small wins. Do something nice for yourself when you accomplish some small victories. All right, this is Brother Hemi. I will be with you tomorrow when we pick up part number 5 of Level Up, Rise, and Shine.